Never stir up litigation. A worse man can scarcely be found than one who does this. Republicans are for both the man and the dollar, but in case of conflict, the man before the dollar. If the great American people will only keep their temper, on both sides of the line, the troubles will come to an end, and the question which now distracts the country will be settled just as surely as all other difficulties of like character which have originated in this government have been adjusted. If I were to try to read, much less answer, all the attacks made on me, this shop might as well be closed for any other business. Some single mind must be master, else there will be no agreement in anything. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. If I like a thing, it just sticks after once reading it or hearing it. Upon the subjects of which I have treated, I have spoken as I have thought. I may be wrong in regard to any or all of them, but, holding it a sound maxim that it is better only sometimes to be right than at all times to be wrong. So soon as I discover my opinions to be erroneous, I shall be ready to renounce them. When I am getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say, and 2/3 about him and what he is going to say. It is rather for us here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. I hope to stand firm enough to not go backward, and yet not go forward fast enough to wreck the country's cause. It is a quality of revolutions not to go by old lines or old laws, but to break up both and make new ones. I desire so to conduct the affairs of this administration that if at the end I have lost every other friend on earth, I shall at least have one friend left, and that friend shall be down inside of me. A private soldier has as much right to justice as a major general. For my part, I desire to see the time when education and by its means, morality, sobriety, enterprise and industry shall become much more general than at present, and should be gratified to have it in my power to contribute something to the advancement of any measure which might have a tendency to accelerate the happy period